drawing nearer and nearer to the end of LA Noire. Having a great time playing it. I believe we got maybe 2 or 3 more segments left. So let us continue. We are going to finish this game tonight. We are on the arson desk, but now we have some crazy backstory tying in police chiefs and psychologists and like big time urban developers and all sorts of things. And now they're coming directly after me because I'm such a good cop that they got to take me out. So here we go, a polite invitation.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
Yeah, it would make a lot more sense.
I hope so too, Princess.
Stop calling my girl Princess. I'm
like that.
gonna put a bullet in your skull, dude.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, Assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
They're all going down. And this guy's going to become DA on the back of it, even though he's done none of the work. Oh, hey, I'm A-okay. I'm out of bed. No need for the hospital. Wait, am I investigating the hospital now? I don't think that's going to help at all.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess. Might be the only R&R I get for
Oh,
some
I
time.
guess he calls every lady princess. That's a little weird. That is a glass. That will prove Leland Monroe was involved in the murders of people. Alright, let's go. So why am all of a sudden I'm not playing as Cole Phelps? It's so weird. Like, you play the whole game as Cole, and then all of a sudden, nope, you're an insurance dude. Have fun. Alright, I guess we're going to Curtis Benson's apartment. Apartment residence of California Fire and Life Vice President Kurt. Oh, he's a prime suspect too. You call your mail process servers Buttercup sometimes. This story's getting really, really interesting now that we're towards the back end and it's not just like individual cases. I kind of wish the whole game had been like that, or at least most of the game. Like, I understand you had to do like individual cases and stuff, but I like that now there's a central theme going on with our main characters that's actually personally involving them. Ooh, I see a watermelon in there. I'm gonna grab it.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Oh, shit.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
Oh!
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Can I shoot him in the kneecap to make sure he doesn't run? I want to shoot him in the balls, actually. No, don't walk outside. He has a wine glass. He has a watermelon. That is definitely guilty. Excuse me. Another Time and Place. Classics with Eddie Wason. Never heard of him.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
Oh, I'm gonna find something. Oh, 2 glasses. 2 glasses with ice in them. He has company, does he? One of the glasses did have lipstick on it. You're right. And he's got 2 glasses over there with ice on it. Who's your company, dude? Lodge at Hall of Records. Share
Get all of the
certificate.
stockholders. I need to follow the paper trail.
This certifies that Curtis Robert Benson in the event of $2,000 something.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake. Get out while you can.
Oh. You bad, bad boy. I have no idea what I'm looking at, by the way. Some kind of stock funds or something. The California Fire and Life Company is in consideration with a premium of
You're in
$11.05.
bed with a lesion, Curtis.
Oh, okay.
Now I know why.
California Fire and Life Company, in consideration of the premium of $11.05 to be paid per annum, insures Elysian Fields developments against all losses or damage. So this is all about insurance fraud. Yeah, I guess we found everything. Well, I'm still going to your bedroom. Ha ha ha! There's a naked woman in here.
16?
Oh!
Mister?
Oh, God.
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Oh, pedophile.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
I
Oh.
find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Not for long.
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes.
Oh.
He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Ew. You pervert. Oh my God, he's sleeping with a 13-year-old? Let me guess. He told you that you look mature for your age. Oh my God. She's 13 years old. She just said that. Yeah. He was sleeping with a 13-year-old. I'd like you to have a seat, sir. Jeez. Ugh.
I want answers, Curtis.
Gross.
So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Hey, why were you fucking a 13-year-old? Motive for fraud.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
Oh my god, I have 5 intuition. I'm gonna save that, though. Business transaction. Semi-government agency. Let's see. Insured value certificate made out. Wait. What did we say? I want answers, please. I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk? It's a simple business transaction. Okay, we 4,000 suburban redevelopment shares. I mean, I'm gonna doubt him.
What is it with you people?
Okay, I am unfortunately going to restart not the whole mission, but I'm gonna go in here and because I want to start this off right. I mean, we got a pedo here. We gotta lock up this pedo. So, we gotta get this right. We gotta play our cards right. This is gross. Ugh, that's nasty. Freaking pedo bear over here. So we're gonna have to go through this again, but let's just make sure we get it right this time. Thankfully, we know what to go through. We don't have to do much. There's like 3 pieces of evidence.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis.
Maybe I'll use an intuition on that.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
I wish I could
Jack.
skip all this.
How could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack.
Again, I'm not trying to get 100%, but I
do you
like
think you
to at
are?
least start the
Get out of town now while you
the
still have the chance.
interrogation
You have
with
no
a
idea
win.
What kind of forces you're dealing with here?
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
That's kind of what we go with.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
And I bet you I'm going to find that 13-year-old again. I would almost guarantee you I will find a 13-year-old in your bedroom yet again. You nasty pervert.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
Actually, I think that's the entire
I knew
evidence.
you were in bed with a lesion, Curtis. Now I know why.
So I wonder if I'm supposed to accuse him of a lie and then use that. Oh, God.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
Oh, God. Yeah,
How old are you really?
you're right.
Nearly 13.
Nearly. Oh, she's 12. Oh, God.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love?
Jack.
That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me.
That
and
being
grunts for a few
said,
minutes.
there is no way that
He's
actress
kind.
is 12.
And you buy him nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
There's no way in hell. But still, it's still weird.
She will only come back.
Okay, so we gotta get this right. I'll tell you what. Let me walk out of here. Maybe it'll save if I walk out. No. Maybe if I walk out of his door, I'll be back. No, it's not saving. So we got to get this right. I don't know what the answers are, but we got to get this right.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
All right, let's figure this
Please,
out.
Jack. I'm not a violent
I might
man.
use intuition if I can't figure it out. Motive for fraud.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
I mean, I think it's a lie, but... And I think it's lie and using the... Hang on, I'm just going to double check this. Okay, so it is lie.
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
Let's see. Benefiting ahead of semi-government agency, partially funded by private investigation. No. We could probably use this. 4,000 suburban redevelopment shares at 100 each made out to Curtis Benson, or insured value certificate made out on ranch. So it could be either one of these. I guess I'll go with the share certificates.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not
Okay,
the company's.
that makes sense.
What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that.
I mean,
Jack.
you're going to jail for the 13-year-old, but anyways, suburban redevelopment.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
With the insurance agreement.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses.
Lie.
What would I know about his choice of building materials?
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
Oh, shit. See, I was going to use the inferior lumber. Oh, I think that still is the answer.
I only
Oh, that
approve
isn't the
reports,
right
Jack.
answer. Okay.
I'm the
We're not
right
going to
stamp.
restart it.
This doesn't come back to me.
Okay.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson. Not at all.
Okay. Now where are we going to go? Locations, California Fire and Life. I probably should have used intuition on that last one, but I was actually kind of sure that I was right. So that was a bit of a surprise there. But we have 4 more intuitions. I'm just worried that I'm going to use them all up and then like come to some really difficult choices. So I want to kind of save them until I really need them. California Fire and Life, 9:54 in the morning. This is like a web that spins pretty damn deep.
I'm just going up to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
When is America gonna
Wait, did that guy
understand?
just literally tell me where my office is? Thank you. I appreciate you.
I swear. This town is going to hell.
Kelso's gonna die, though. I'm pretty confident of that. First door on the right.
When we're not even married.
Oh, this is the left. Right.
Oh, this thing is totally like that.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
He just refuses to accompany me to church. He's drunk all bad and doped up.
I don't understand. Oh.
Insured replacement
So you just
value
tap
for
on
the house is
everything.
$900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
The February
There's
23rd.
got to be more in these files.
degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
What about that? I don't understand what
Detective
that's
Phelps of the LAPD here to
for, actually.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. I'm sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempt at one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying, or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Can you help me, Jack?
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
All right, let's go. You want to be my partner? Wait, am I going to be Cole or am I going to be Jack? I'm kind of digging being Jack right now, honestly. All right, I'm Jack. So I guess we're going to be Jack the rest of the game, maybe.
Hello there. The Land Registry Office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Why do people always have to yell at? Like he's like, the Land of Law Registry. Where is it? It's like, geez, dude, you're not Batman interrogating the Joker. Like, speak normally to the dude. Like, you're just asking where an office is. Where is she? What's up, Steve? Welcome back. I probably should have listened. See, I yell at the cop and then I didn't even listen to where he told me to go. Okay. Well, I'm looking for the place that has a gold, well, it might be that room right there, actually. The Land Registry Office. This is it.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
This guy hates that he has to get up to show me that, by the way. Just knowing public service and everything. And being in public service, this guy hates that. He's like, oh, fuck, I gotta get up for this? Thanks, man. Like, somebody actually came to the Hall of Records?
Ought to be listed in here.
By the way, this would be the easiest job ever. Working at the Hall of Records. Let's see. Southern Film Casting, Standing and Sons, Staniforth Bedding Company, Stillwaters. Oh, I guess I'm looking for a name, maybe. Oh, select the corner of the page to turn it. Okay. Stop Start Children's Toys. What am I looking for? Oh, here we go. Leland Monroe. Yeah, look at all the directors there. Harlan Fontaine. Courtney Sheldon got to be a director? You go, boy. Jeez. Wait, what? Oh, Courtney Sheldon.
Courtney, for God's sake. What's he got to do with this? I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
This guy's like, oh, this little shit making me have to do all this work. I just wanted to sit down and watch TV all day. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to do this myself.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees.
Oh my God, how am I gonna remember this?
Minutes, 58
here we go.
seconds west.
How am I gonna remember this? Like Walter Case. Okay, here we go. 34 degrees, 34 429. 34 429. There we go.
It's 34.4.29 latitude. And I'm looking for
118.
118.17.58 on the longitudinal axis.
There we go. Elysian lot number 1876988. Okay.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
Oh, God.
How do I do that?
Over here, use this adding machine. There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number.
Oh, my God.
90,000.
This is complicated.
1876988 divided by
90,000. Yes.
Oh my God, I forgot the number already. Oh, okay, come on. 1876988. 6988. 6988 divided by
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
Oh. 20.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1.
Oh, son of a bitch.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find
Oh
the
my
right
God,
line.
I have to figure this
You are in
out.
business.
You do this every day?
Why couldn't you just tell me what the 21st letter in the alphabet is? Hang on. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I feel like such an idiot right now. H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, 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 U. I got it.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
Oh my God, I gotta remember the number again. Okay. Clues. 187.
1876988.
187 6988. Okay, I got this. Randall Jones. Worth? Doesn't say. Oh, here we go. 350.
The book value is $350.
About 350.
With a new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing. But how do they pull it off?
Oh, they're back. Oh, we're gonna shoot out in the Hall of Records? That's gonna make that one guy's job suck even more today.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
Headshot right in front of the dude who works here now. Put that guy's ass down. He was smoking checks that his ass couldn't cash. Wait, I don't think that's how the saying goes. Woo! One more right off to the side over here. I mean, I only needed one pistol bullet, bro. You were just firing all over the place. Wait, are the cops not gonna get involved here? It was just a shootout in the freaking Hall of Records.
I need a word, Courtney.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments. Their funding comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Bullshit.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Dr. Fontaine?
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it. Fontaine and the rest.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once. He reinvested the money for us. That's it. That's what's happening. They're building houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's gonna help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
That's pretty cool. That's a good little twist. All right, back to playing cards with your friends. All is normal. Don't worry about it. Kelso's apartment, 6 p.m. Oh, I got a phone call. Oh my god, where's the telephone at? Oh my god, where's the telephone at? Oh, there it is.
Jack Kelso.
That's Leland.
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I'm sure you
I
would.
bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
I mean, I would
You
take the
hang
money.
with me, Jack.
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
Yep.
I might.
I'm in. I'll take the money. I'm a dirty dude.
Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Somebody's gonna come kill him in the middle of the night. I gotta feel. Oh, he's gonna call Cole, isn't he? I think they're best friends now. All right, let's go meet Leland Monroe. There is no way this ends up well for me. No, I want him to drive himself. I think more games should do a fast travel like this, where you just enter the car and then you immediately end up at the place you want to go to. Or at least give you the option to do that. Hey, is this a setup?
I appreciate the help, all of you.
Oh, okay.
We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
It's okay, Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
All right, who's in my team? Oh, we're going to war just like the good old days. Here we go. Okay, we were supposed to be quiet about it. Well, we weren't exactly quiet about it. We're going on an all-out war now. Oh my god. He's like, be quiet, and I just open fire. No problem. It's like we're back in Nam.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Got him. Oh, there's a lot of them left. I wonder if you could actually do this stealthily. I doubt it.
That's a kill! Keep your head down!
Real clever act, I'm gonna find you. Right flank, somebody!
Stay down, damn it!
Oh! Oh, that was my ally that I shot in the back. I am the worst. Have you played the Sniper Elite games? I have not. I have not.
Throw out the gun!
I'm coming up.
All right, men, hold the perimeter. I got personal business with Mr. Leland.
So Leland had no intention of helping me out. This scene reminds you of it? Yeah, I remember looking at those games in the past and thinking I'd like to play them, but I just never got around to it.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead!
There was a game I played once where, like, if you killed everybody but one guy, like, they would give up. That was a cool game. I forget what game it was.
Jack.
Oh, I'm gonna pick up this weapon. This guy's got a good hunting rifle.
There he is! Blast him!
Anybody else? Anybody else? Oh, I'll shoot you too. Don't think I won't. Okay, you're gonna die too.
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
I'm sure you do. So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
She's
Don't
the
normally
brains
shoot
behind the
women,
operation.
Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
He just punched her in the face. Oh. I mean, I guess I would
think you had the guts, sweetheart.
I guess I would too if somebody shot me in the freaking arm.
I was never very good at reading women.
Me neither, man.
Monroe, where are you, damn it?
Oh. Where's this guy at? There he is. Pick up the good weapon here. You don't have to be accurate with this gun. You just blow their heads off. I wish there was more of these sequences in this game. Like, I like the interrogations and everything, but like, oh my god. There's butts on that. Anyways, move in.
Jack Kelso.
That's my opening negotiating position.
Suck a dick!
How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
Only if you tell me what I need to know.
Invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me. That's my second offer.
All right, Jack Bauer.
Bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Oh, yeah, let's search this. Here we go.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Roy Earl? Roy Earl is on that. I mean, we knew it already, but there it is in writing. Roy Earl is a dirty cop who's on his payroll for $450. Multiple times, actually.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
What do you got here? Roy Earl getting stooged looking at you, right? He was getting barely anything. Criminal intelligence report on Dr. Harlan Fontaine. Dr. Harlan Fontaine is implicated in the supply and distribution of narcotics in the greater LA County area. In his capacity as a clinical psychiatrist, he has dispensed large quantities of contraband morphine to drug dealers and users under the pretext of prescribing treatment for his patients. Between July 18th and September 3rd, 1947, 22 suspects arrested for narcotics claimed that the drugs were medications given to them to alleviate the symptoms of various psychiatric illnesses. Several showed paperwork to this effect. No pattern was noticed by arresting officers, however, and no further action taken since each charge amounted to no more than a misdemeanor, and the suspects were processed across 4 separate divisions. On September 7, 1947, after a lengthy interrogation, suspect Reginald Barkley offered the name of an associate he knew only as Doc Fontaine. Barkley stated that Fontaine was the selling party in a deal. So they were blackmailing this guy. Foster is known to LAPD Administrative Vice as a high-ranking courier from Meyer Harris Cohen. On August 29th, again on September 6th, and then again...
Smart. Keep the dirt on Fontaine under lock and key.
On September 12th, 1947, Dr. Fontaine visited a man's haberdashery on Sunset Boulevard, a haberdashery known to be owned and operated by Cohen. On all 3 occasions, Dr. Fontaine was inside for more than an hour. 2 days after his final visit on September 14th, a shipment of morphine with a street value of $4,000 was moved from a house in Brentwood to an East Downtown warehouse. It is the opinion of this officer, that Dr. Harlan Fontaine is a significant figure in the supply and distribution of narcotics in Los Angeles with close ties to organized crime. I recommend that he be kept under close surveillance until such time. Oh, Roy Earl did that. So Roy Earl found the blackmail on Fontaine, and then now they know that they have blackmail material. Interesting. Okay, there has to be more here somewhere. There has to be more because the music is still playing. Maybe something on his desk. Oh, here we go.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
It corrupts absolutely.
Fuck you, Jack. Call me an ambulance already.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack said it's a property developer named Monroe.
Oh, he knows something.
He said it goes all the way to the mayor.
Oh, no.
You cannot have believed that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor. I hoped that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy. Be still, Courtney.
I knew something was wrong with this guy.
Finally over. Let them go.
Oh, he just killed Courtney. Wow.
Let them drift away.
I wonder if he's a serial killer. So there's clearly more in here. I think. Because the little chime went off whenever I got here. And I swear I looked at all this, but... Roy Earl. I mean, he got paid a lot. I mean, multiple times. Okay, so that was it. So, I wonder what else is left in here, because I'm not seeing any other pieces of evidence. Maybe this is just a situation where the music doesn't stop for some reason. Because there's not going to be anything like out here, I don't believe. Nah. Alright, let's go talk to him. Oh, here we go. Okay. Sawyer. Johnstone.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't be.
That's what it was. Okay.
So, there's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy.
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine.
Oh no.
Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again. Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Nutcase, he did whatever Fontaine asked. He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name!
He worked as a bug sprayer.
Get me a goddamn doctor!
I don't have a fucking name! Dude, we ought to set his house on fire. Shoot out his other leg.
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Oh my god, it's just spurting out of his leg. That's fantastic.